Hey, it's Gadget here. Are you ready for a brand spanking new series from a decade of Carlton? We're going to explore the dark, twisted side of humanity. This is must-know material for every marketer and copywriter out there. So here's John Carlton to tell the story. I first heard about the trust game from a wizened, street-savvy con man early in my career. You can learn a lot from the confidence tricksters because the same tactics they use for their crooked scams can also be used for high-quality, completely ethical products. So here's how the story goes. Bob grew up on the streets of Berkley. He first began the con as a kid, first as a lookout, then as a shill, and then later on the dealer as a teenager. By the time I met him, he was married to a lawyer and enjoying life as a kept man in the suburbs. But he loved to talk about those olden days. The product in this instance was the classic 3-card Monte street game. The team sets up a table on the corner with 3 playing cards placed in a row, 2 red aces and the black queen of spades. While the lookout watched for cops, the dealer used sleight of hand to move the cards around, inviting marks to guess where the queen was now. The shill pretended to be a mark, actively engaged in the game, and he was winning money. He'd bet $20 that he could spot the queen. He'd lay down the bill and watch the dealer move the cards around. Then the shill pointed to the card he insisted was the queen. The dealer turned it over and voila, the queen. Yeah, the mark would yell. This is like taking candy from a baby as he pocketed another 20, and then another, and then another. You're gonna break me, man, whined the dealer, looking sad and embarrassed. Now you, of course, would never indulge in an illegal street game like this. No, 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 no. But it seems so easy. You followed the queen without missing, just like the shill did. All that money could have been yours if you'd been betting. Hey, buddy, says the dealer, looking at you with imploring eyes. Want to give it a try? And what the hell? You throw down a 20 and watch the queen get shuffled around and you pick her out? No problem. The dealer turns the card over and hey, you won. You followed the queen. It's the easiest money you'll ever make. You know where this is going, right? You win the next time, too. And then the next. Then the dealer, looking more downtrodden and frustrated than ever, asks, do you want to double down? Maybe even triple down? You're talking about big money now. What a schmuck, you tell yourself. If this guy wants to give you even more money, great. But suddenly, it's not so easy to follow where the queen went. You're pretty sure it's there. Yeah, it's got to be there, right on the left. Pretty sure. But it ain't. Not this time, not the next, or the next. Before you know it, you lost a bundle. A cop turns the corner, the dealer folds up the table and scurries off in one direction, the shill in the other, and you're standing there wondering what the heck just happened. The con, my new best friend forever told me, is all in building up the confidence, allowing the mark to trust that the dealer is who he presents himself to be, a bungling maroon who can't hide a queen amongst 3 cards to save his life. He sat back. I love that game. You really got to work to gain someone's trust. The question I kept to myself was, why do all that work to gain trust only to squander it on a single transaction? Why not have something of real value to offer, something worth the money that turns the mark into an actual customer who comes back again and again? The lifetime value of a delighted customer who buys over and over again is surely worth more than a quick ripoff and the risk of spending time in the pokey. There's a lesson here for marketers and business owners like you who strive to do the right thing, who do have a product at a fair value. This game gives you a hint on how to create that lifetime customer. You guessed it, it's all about the trust. Real trust, though, not that smarmy fake stuff that the street hustlers practice. That's what's behind the free reports, the bonuses, the unconditional guarantees, and even the double your money back promises of classic marketing campaigns. Every sale begins with a relationship. Sometimes it's a brief one. You have something your prospect wants, the deal is done. Other times it's a more drawn-out affair. You've got to do some wooing and offer proof of your reputation and the quality of what you offer. The first steps usually involve no risk at all for your prospect. Something for nothing, essentially. A taste of the goods. In a rational marketing campaign, you have better things to use to develop trust. But it's the same game at the end of the day. The key difference is you're doing it ethically. A con man can't stand the thought of providing real value.
For him to win, the mark has to lose. The art of salesmanship goes back to the dawn of history, and it can be used for good or evil. Choose the right path, and we'll help you become successful by continuing to share more insights just like this. There's more survival rules for entrepreneurs to come, so stay frosty.